Well, the winter waves provided an opportunity for a U.S. Coast Guard crew to team up with Honolulu's Lifeguards. The rescue teams are stepping up their efforts to work together where they can. KITV4's Catherine Cruz brings us a snapshot of what's involved.
The rescue crew arrived back at Barbers Point tonight after completing a training mission with a twist. They became the eyes of the sky for the lifeguards on the beach.
Normally we do night trainers and work with the Coast Guard boats at night, but tonight because of the surf we decided to head to North Shore, provide an overview of how many surfers were in the water, how many jet ski teams were in the water.
The Coast Guard team, 2 pilots, a mechanic and a rescue swimmer, was able to fly over Waimea just about the time the lifeguards were pulling back.
Down the northeast side of Waimea Bay, we saw about 30 surfers initially, and then we continued up to sunset, and at that point, turned around.
There were only 5 surfers left in the water when it was time to head back, and the view of the waves from above just as impressive from on shore.
A lot of people on the beach getting kind of pummeled by the big waves right there, as it hits the beach, but they look fairly normal. Large waves, it was pretty impressive the way the waves are crashing.
As the waves get bigger, so does the risk for surfers and rescuers.
You never know what you're going to see when you fly up into that kind of large breaking surf. So we would basically go down into a 50-foot hover, take a look at all the instruments, make sure everything looks normal, and then put a rescue basket on the hoist, which is basically like a winch on the side of the helicopter, and lower the basket down to the water. And hopefully someone in distress can climb in the basket. Otherwise, we'll put the rescue swimmer down and he can help put the survivor into the basket.
Fortunately, there was no need for that today. Now, the Coast Guard and the city ocean safety officials only formalized their new relationship about 4 months ago. The idea is that both have expertise in their fields, and together they make a stronger search and rescue team. Today's high surf event made for a good first step toward keeping our public and our first responders much safer. Back to you, Kenny.